In this video, we're going to talk about a new thing we have added to the course as of summer 2021. So we're absolutely looking for feedback if you have any thoughts on this. And that being said, if it's beyond summer 2021, we're still looking for feedback. So please feel free to let us know what you think, or any ways we can improve. So here's what we added. So as far as the homework goes, it has a slightly different flow. I'm going to go ahead and click into section 2.1. And I'm going to skip all this other stuff that's all covered in other videos. I'm just going to jump right down here to the 2.1 homework. Now, what you're going to see here, and I'm going to go ahead and click start because I'm going in as a student. What you're going to see here is the very first page. It's broken up into two pages. The first page is algebra review. So in here, you are going to see a total of, you can see it's 0 out of 3 answered. There's going to be 3 problems. That is content knowledge that you're already supposed to know from previous classes. So this lets you get into the right frame of mind for class today, right? So this you should watch even before going to class or before watching the lecture videos. You can come do these problems, and if you need a refresher, there's videos on every single one of them to help bring back that content knowledge, because we're going to be using this concept, apparently slope, in this section. So great practice, right? Great opportunity to get ready and feel ready before class starts. Now, you're also going to notice here, so there's 3 problems you go through, and you're going to see at the very bottom it says next page, so I can click that to get there. And see, notice this brings me to the 2.1 homework. Or I could use the drop down from up above, right? I could click here and go to the 2.1 homework this way. Now, this is all new learning. This should not be attempted before going to class or before watching video lessons. This needs to be done after you've learned the calculus lesson. So even though some problems may look very similar, we're hoping you look at it with a new lens or look at it from a new light after going to class. So please do not do any of these problems until after attending class. That being said, all right, there's now another new piece to talk about here. This next new item is about uploading your work. We have found that when students show their work and show it regularly, they have higher success rate, they get higher grades, and who doesn't want that, right? So it's going to take a little bit of extra work on your part, because what we're going to be asking every homework assignment, as we scroll through here, we're going to find a problem. There we go. Problem number 7 for this assignment is a work upload problem. Okay, so here you're going to do the problem. This used to be on our old homework, but what we've done is we've added in an upload a picture of your work part. So you do the problem like normal. You do it as many times as you want, right? You keep submitting until you get your green check. And then once you've done it right, then you take a picture of your work and upload it to us. So we don't need the work from every attempt. We want the one from when you finally got it right, you figured it out. We want that picture. All right. Now, in the next homework video, I'm actually going to show you how you do that. But long story short, you're going to upload a picture of your work. How the grading works out for these problems: 10% of the problem is getting it right. 90% of it is showing your work in the way that has been described in the showing your work video. So watch that video very carefully. That's going to be very important. You're going to need to follow that format for showing your work for homework and for tests. Okay. Now it's not as restrictive. Don't be super concerned, but it's just showing putting your work in a format that's easy for others to read, because math is a language, right? And so therefore you need to show your work so other people can read it too. Anyway, so we have one problem. Every assignment's going to have about 2 problems. So we found one, and let's look for the next one. Oh, nope, it's coming. There it is. There is the second one. So once again, 10% for doing this part right, 90% for showing your work. Now, at the end of every homework assignment will be an extra credit problem. Now, this problem is for sending a single file, and again, there's another video showing you how to make PDF files of lots of pages, right, using Google Docs. You're gonna upload all of your work for the entire assignment here. Okay, this excuse me, this is for doing all the problems. Let me get back to here. 4 through 14. Okay, we don't need the picture of the algebra the prerequisite stuff. This is for the new stuff. So this would be all of that right here. And now this is an extra credit problem, so it will count as one problem. So one, it replaces one of the other ones you may have gotten wrong. We don't expect all of the problems to be right. We're not going to go through here and meticulously grade all of it, but we are going to go through and look for just in general to make sure things look right and give you any feedback early, so that way when you are uploading like your work for an entire test, you're going to be confident that you're doing it right. You're going to get credit, because if you do not upload your work in a way that we can read it and grade it on the test, you're not going to. It's 10% for the correct answer and 90% for your work. So you're not going to like your grade unless your work is pretty. And again, you're going to like your grade because you've been practicing this whole time. You're going to know that you know what you're doing. Okay, so we've got the upload work there. We've got this. The last thing I wanted to mention was overall, your syllabus says that your homework section of the homework portion of your class is worth whatever percentage, 10%, 15%, whatever your teacher says, 5%. You can't earn over that. So even if you get over 100% on all of your homework assignments, you'll still be capped out at 100% on your homework. But what it will do is it will carry over, saying if this assignment is 101% and then another assignment later is 98%, this point will carry over and help that assignment, if that makes sense. So this getting the extra credit here can help make up for assignments later, should need be. Okay. So if there's any questions, please let us know. Any thoughts, please let us know. The goal here is to make this as easy as possible. And so that's why we're trying to have the upload work in the homework assignment. So it's right here. You don't have to go to multiple systems. Just keeping everything in one place. But if you have any ideas or questions or suggestions, please let us know.